Today we're going to be doing a squirts and giggles type thing. I've heard it's possible, never tried it. This was a strawberry. I pulled it off one of my strawberry plants, and it is set in the fridge for about 4 weeks. Now what I want to do is try to grow strawberry plants. So the first thing I'm going to do is now I'm going to remove the stem, and then we're going to just cut this in half. And what I want to do is get all the squishy stuff out. So I've just got the skin and the seeds. Be still. You gotta be careful doing this. Do it too hard, like here. I just pulled it apart. Get most of the squishy off. So we just got skin and seeds. We're just going to lay that on a damp paper towel. And one of two things is going to happen. We're either going to get a lot of mold or they're going to sprout. Now for the second one, we're going to get a bit different, the second half. What I'm going to do is try to scrape off the seeds. Now, as hindsight, I probably would have done better if I had taken the seeds off while it was still plump and just put the seeds in the fridge. But my thinking behind this was it would allow the seeds to naturally think that they were going through the regular germination process, which would be it falls off of the strawberry plant, rots, and then after setting in the soil for the winter, they would sprout. You've got to give them that 4 week or so period. Otherwise, they're not going to feel that they went through a winter cycle, and they are not going to sprout. A lot of people bring their strawberries in the winter time, and if you don't allow them access to that cold, typically you will not get strawberries or get a good harvest of strawberries the following year. So let me get this done and I'll be back to you in a minute. So I've done a couple of different ones here. Just as I said, it's an experiment. Over here I have individual seeds that are separated. Here I have it still with the skin. This is still with the pulp. And then these are just some stray seeds. And what we're going to do is simply just cover that over. We're going to put it in a nice warm dry place and see what we get. My thinking behind this that brought this up was I had a lot of the neighbors coming over. Hang on. we go. I had a lot of the neighbors coming over and asking me this year if I had extra strawberry plants. Normally I do. The normal way that you grow strawberries is the mother plant will send out a tendril and start a new plant. I've always let this year, I think I had close to 200 new strawberry plants this way, where they branched out in the late fall and started new plants before the winter, because they need that cold to generate strawberries the next year. And so always in the fall, toward the end of the summer into the fall, I let some stream out because I always know the neighbors want some. This year, strawberry plants were going for over €5 for a little scrawny plant. In current exchange rate, that's around $5.50 to $6 for a plant. And I got thinking, there's got to be, if I did not have any strawberry plants, we know that they grow from seeds, but most people don't do it that way. It's just typically not done. But they have to produce a seed for a reason. So what the conclusion was, if I could either buy a box of strawberries, those nice big ones, and take the seeds from one and do it, it would be a very inexpensive way for me to make a strawberry shortcake and get my strawberry plants the next year. Instead of buying one, of course, I just went and picked one out of my strawberries to give it a try first. I do plan on trying to get some of the Gigantica. They're really big strawberries, but that's for next year's planting, and I'm not worried about that. The first thing I want to see if I can do is get these to grow from seed. So that's all that I've done. I took the strawberry, buy it from the store, pull it out of the garden, stick it in your fridge, not the freezer, the fridge, for about 4 weeks. You saw it was all mushy. Take it out and do it. Or you can take a tweezers and take all the seeds off of a very ripe strawberry, let it ripen, take all the seeds off, store the seeds in the fridge for about 4 weeks. That way you don't have to mess with all the mushy stuff. And voila, we have baby strawberries coming up. So, propagating strawberries from the seeds.